Hello. Alright, hi. So, oh, wait. You, bro, it's just the start of the video and this happens? Crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna teach you some techniques in Mincetar if you haven't already. If you don't know, this is Mobile Legends Bang Bang. A really fun game, but it's slowly dying, so yeah. I'll teach you the techniques of Mincetar Portal. So yeah, don't mind the quality. It's absolutely dog shit. So I'm just using this build. Watch Checkmate. Watch Checkmate plays. He plays this game also, but he uses Mincetar. So I'm gonna teach you the techniques first before going on to this. Alright. So we're gonna go to the first technique, which is hooking. So what you wanna do is always make sure you're within their range. For example, they're moving around and blah blah blah, you accidentally missed that purpose. They're gonna obviously be cocky. Of course, if you play this game. So, what you're gonna do is try to predict their movements. Let me just remove the bot. Let me put a patrolling bot. We're gonna follow this Lila over here. For example, we encounter this guy. Do that. Oh, I just glitched that Lila. For example, oh, it failed. So for example, you just hook. So yeah, what you're gonna do is just if you use Franco, if you don't have Mincetar, use Franco. It's a better alternative, but it's just the worst hero. But it's the worst. But it's slightly worse than Mincetar.
A king shall reign with righteousness and love.
However, if you already know or how to use Mincetar, but you still don't know the techniques, I will show you a bit of the techniques. First is the flicker. Yes, I'm in practice mode, so I cannot die while showing. Yes, so this works pretty well, but you gotta time yourself like a bit. Like if you do that, you're not gonna do something about it.
Well, how are you gonna move it? How are you?
Sorry for that, but if you wanna move to a different direction, you can. Same thing. It's the same thing, but a little better, I guess. Shit. Well, yeah. Hold on. Whatever. So yeah, you can still move it. You can still move it whatever direction you want to.
The shield of the kingdom.
And next technique is.
Face me.
Oh, that was fast. That works. Hold on.
Face me.
I'm lazy to do the flicker technique. Hold on.
Never say die.
I'll try to do that again. It's actually really easy. Yeah, this is the technique. Again, this is really easy. If you combine this with a flicker, you're mostly gonna put the you're gonna mostly get the player almost outside the box. So if you have, but it won't be a problem if you have loading staff. It's really okay. Really, you have to play safe. As Checkmate Play says, you always have to play safe. But if you see opportunities to like strike, then you do it.
They will regret this.
Map is also your friend here. For example, oh, he's gonna go to my lane maybe, so I'll probably stay safe. He's probably hiding in that bush. Also, sometimes listen to your trash teammates, cause they also saw where the enemy's going. They at least had some use. Also, if you're in mid game, late game, always get this. Always get the little wanderer. This guy. So whenever they're hiding, let me just go a little far back. Let me just put you in the bush.
Invaders. They're all dead.
Yeah. You sort of have to just, for example, is in the bush. It's really useful. Hold on. For example, he's in the bush. You can't really see them. Bruh,
Death is
it
the
did
least
not
of
work.
my
Hold on.
worries.
Creeps. I'm just gonna wait. This is really useless. But hold on. I hate this. Alright, so the little wanderer spawned back. I'll put you in the bush. Hold on.
Victory is near.
Yeah, you can use that also for an example. If you don't know where the opponent is, yeah, it's
Heed
gonna
my
warn you
command.
immediately if he's right over there. But if you're in a really far place, this is really useful as you can already see someone on the map. But this can be also used against Mithritar. This Mithritar's
They will regret
usual
this.
thing is hide and be patient, which is the weakness of most Mithritar players. They'll get instantly killed if one of their teammates finds out, and probably they'll gang up on Mithritar.
A king shall reign with righteousness and
Alright,
love.
so next. Alright. So next thing, obviously, I'll show you a trick that's actually not that hard to do, but
People,
may not
the
be
backbone
possible
of a
in real
kingdom.
game. Oh, my bad. I'm absolutely dog shit. Hold on, let me just wait till the stun. Oh no, I'm failing it over and over again.
Loyalty, the shield of the
Only
kingdom.
just position them really. Alright. What?
Never say die.
Alright, so I think, okay, it's not patched, it's literally part of the game's mechanics, bro. I'm absolutely trash. Hold on, let me just do this technique. It's not that hard. Yes, that one.
No
Yes,
retreat.
that one. If you don't know, that's the
Face me.
technique. I'll show you that again. It's gonna be a little hard. It's not that easy to do. It's not that easy to do, guys. So if you're
Victory
not
is
sure
near.
this, you're the goat. What? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's really hard to do, so I always cut the video sometimes, cause there's usually sometimes I always
Charge with
fail
me.
trying to teach you guys some techniques. There you go. Yeah, that you have to delay. It's kind of gross. Hold on, what the fuck? Yes,
May
you can do
the
this.
sun forever shine upon my kingdom.
Curtis checkmate plays for all of its techniques. So yeah, you just sort of have to position yourself right over here. But if you want to get 100%, you want to do this. Yeah, you always gotta always on the feet, or like left side of their feet. Also use smart target. It's actually really good.
Behind my shield.
This is an insanely good technique if you're trying to like get someone.
The tougher the
If you're trying to
challenge,
get
the sharper my
kill or two
spear.
people at once. That's just really OP. Yeah. Don't mind me do random things in the video, cause that's literally what I do if I get bored. If you combine this all in one game, you could probably win a match. Now tips now tips on playing with Star. Hold on. So yeah, I'm gonna try like act as an opponent on my
A
lane.
king shall reign with righteousness
I'm
and
gonna
love.
oh shit, Dunk. For example, this is don't mind the minions being not here. It's fine. So for example, he's higher level than
They
you.
will regret
He's
this.
level 100. he's level 7 and you're just level 6, almost becoming level 7. What you want to do is stay at the base, stay at the turret, and play safe.
Loyalty,
Always
the
go to the
shield of the
bush.
kingdom.
And if he likes move like this against you, he's like, he's gonna be hard to predict
No
a
one can
little.
stop me.
So always go to the opposite direction that they're going, so it's gonna be easy to catch. Then you hook and you strike.
No retreat.
But if you're in the early game, if you're in this bush and they're clearing the lane, you strike with your first skill. Usually you're always using your first skill. Yeah, you're always gonna strike with your first skill first before using or upgrading your second skill. The second skill is mostly for clutching in early game in case you get ganked. Not really, but
Death is the
no one's
least
gonna
of my
gank you in early
worries.
game, but in case you are losing the precision and you manage to get the passive activated, that's really a good case scenario. This is gonna be a really long fun video, so I'm gonna might have do part 2 and
Heed my
actually do
command.
gameplay and stuff. Next, if your opponent counters your hero, play safe really, and
A call to arms. Never say die.
do whatever you can. Just play safe and not bother them really. But you can always go for the tower. But you can always go for the tower hug
Invaders.
or for the tower stand.
Dead.
You can instantly kill them. Not really instantly, but like you can also make
Face me.
them. But if your lane opponent is Argus, don't panic. He's actually really easy to
People,
encounter.
the backbone of a
I'm
kingdom.
actually a Argus main. I'm an
Astonishing.
Argus main, and I don't have that much experience with Argus now because I quit the hero and I know it's absolutely dog shit. But after
The tougher
hearing
the
me yap
challenge,
all the time,
sharper my spear.
Argus is not that hard unless your lane opponent is really smart or knows how to use or knows about Minsiter.
I shall always stand my
So-
ground.
So play wisely and do not get into fights early.
Behind my shield.
Because once Argus reaches level 4, Minsiter will be in huge
May the
trouble
sun forever
unless
shine upon my
you
kingdom.
activate Minsiter's passive and just play safe. Yeah. It's still a good choice against Argus because
Face me. Victory is
that
near.
sort of like that. You just gotta play safe. Don't fight a lot. It's gonna be a really bad idea. But if you're against a tanky hero like Uranus, don't
People,
ever
the backbone
kill
of a
Uranus. It's gonna be a hard time. Really, it's gonna be hard. Because in early game, Uranus has a
Death is
advantage
the least of my
because of his
worries.
passive. So if you still go for the tower dive, the Uranus can simply just go outside if you're in this range or this range. But you can still possibly
Loyalty,
kill
the
Uranus.
shield of the kingdom.
You
Behind my
can just simply
shield.
do that. Finish him off. But afterwards, it's gonna be pretty easy.
A king
My
shall
build is
reign
pretty
with
similar. You
righteousness
always
and
have
love.
Swift Crossbow,
Can't put a
Swift
price on
Boots,
wisdom.
Warrior boots, tough boots, and swift boots. Depends really. If you're going roam, you can either go for conceal. You can either go for conceal, encourage, and die your hit.
I shall
But
always
our
stand my
command
ground.
conceal, as you can be a setter. You can set up a play and stuff. Mistitar is mostly all for something. I'm gonna show you my build real quick, and this is my build really, and this is I don't usually use this because I don't use it and I'm not a roamer. Let me just bless that real quick. Wrong item. That's the wrong item. Sorry. Yeah. This is usually the build. Yes, the items here are usually from Checkmate's place. I also use his items. I don't use Blade of Hephaestus, because we already have like a Malefic Quern, and also we already have enough damage to already like squish up almost every hero. Like depends really. Also, this is my emblem. You can also use this to farm quickly. Insanely OP, insanely good if you're laning against an opponent and you want to get the crab really quick, because they have mobility and stuff. I use the marking. Yeah, don't mind it. And this, you can just use that. It's not that bad. It's not that bad because you can soak up all the damage and stuff. So yeah, this is really my build. I'll make a part 2 about my gameplay, and soon enough I'll probably, yeah, so that's all for the video. Thank you, and I'll see ya.